guys, and welcome back to, I guess, part 2 of Phantasy Star Online New Genesis. Jeez, this actually needs to... I actually need to find a way to, like, say the name but shorter, you know, well, anyway. Few things actually. There was obviously one reason why we're out here and not inside of town. That's so I can actually do that. But not only that, but wrong button. Again, wrong button. I don't need to chat. I actually have, obviously, a few accessories I can activate. I'll just activate this one in a minute, regardless. But one I will hold, the other two I will actually hold off on actually using, because Cyber Skeleton Hand left and right. The reason why I bought this, and also the primary reason why my main character is broke, not even kidding, buying these two accessory tickets cost me all of my in-game money. But that's not that big of an issue. But they essentially, as you can see from that small image, I'll actually switch to the left one, gives our character a gigantic cybernetic hand. Now, for those of you who've actually watched the cyberpunk edgerunners anime, you'll actually see that Rebecca, which is the character that I based this our character for this playthrough on, later gets to a different color actually, but also gets to big ass cybernetic hands. So let me know if you guys want me to use these two on this character specifically. I mean, it is the smallest I can make the character, but the real reason why we're actually out here is because I actually want to show off two weapon camos that I already was talking about, if I remember correctly, in the first video. Twin machine guns, because they're both only specifically for the twin machine guns. Now, we will be using the reed butterfly for this video. I'll show you that one later, but essentially what it does, it changes the look of our two machine guns that we have on our, quite literally hovering on our ass, apparently. But yeah, oh, wrong one. First I have to exit the menu. But see, essentially this is how our character would look with this weapon camo. I'll obviously leave both of them on this character, because this character is the only one who is permanently gonna be using the gunner class. And I pressed nothing there, literally. But obviously we'll now switch them quickly to the reed butterfly, and that's why this is actually why it's called the reed butterfly. It actually changes how the gun looks, obviously making it look like a pair of butterfly wings, but it also actually changes how it puts it away to keep it in that way and not like crisscross through each other. Anyway, let's continue with the story. Oh yeah, also quick side note, for some reason, I don't know how I pulled it off, but for some strange reason my this character actually has access to one of the HoloLive outfits that I got. I'll show that one later though. Actually, I can show it off real quickly now before we actually, you know, continue. I could even wear it if I wanted to. base wear. And I accidentally equipped it. Whoops. Oh well, for this one mission, I guess I could keep this on. I mean, hey, I seriously have no idea how I unlocked this on this character. I remember changing the color for this outfit with my main character, and somehow it disappearing. So I guess it somehow ended up in my, at the time, not even created second character. But hey, at least I have something of Hololive on this character. On second thought, though... yeah, there's a bit of a loading issue here. Oh, right, this one. Essential skills, I remember now. We have to learn our... or go to these... I think 2 of these cocoons. First step. But, I'll actually cut this bit out, because it's essentially just showing you game mechanics and everything, and it's also the only way to get skill points in this game, by doing these cocoons or the towers. Obviously the cocoons will only give you 1 skill point for every single class, by the way. And if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I did one of those towers on my main character, the towers actually give you 4 skill points for every class. So yeah. Well, see ya after I did this training. But we do get a cutscene after this, so I mean literally right after this. So I'll hopefully time the cut correctly.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we just finished the training. I did kind of skip over us being introduced to one character, but I completely forgot that we actually get introduced to him. But honestly, it's like right at the start of the game, so if you guys want to actually see that and plan on trying out the game yourself, you know, just in case, you can just it's actually one of the first things you see before you unlock everything. Also, this first one is incredibly easy to get to get the max rating on it, you know? And yes, I'll actually switch the outfit real quick too. Because for some reason it just does not fit this character whatsoever. Like, completely doesn't fit at all. And if I remember this, I do remember correctly. Yep.
Okay, hold up.
That's the character we get introduced to.
Me too.
Good work. Okay, at ease.
So you were doing the same training as us, huh?
Pretty much.
All 3 of you have natural talent. I don't think you should have any problem taking on the dolls.
You think?
I know. Your score was just as good as R2 Meteorn here.
What? Really?
At least like this we can actually see a bit of the body paint I added to the character.
I think we could even have you out there fighting pretty soon.
Maybe I'll actually for this entire video keep on this outfit, you know? Now that I think about it.
Dolls out. Oh, one last thing. We have these facilities all over Alpha.
Yep.
Each one has different training programs available, so you can work on all the various skills. Make good use of them. You'll need all the training you can get.
No kidding. Nothing ominous, obviously. I'll also actually be cutting out like certain like certain dumb missions you have to do for the story.
My timing was impeccable. Could you join me in the command room? I'll be waiting.
Sure. But I'll be, there is later on, like before we actually get another cutscene and everything, there is our like well, technically main story missions, but they're essentially just gonna give you access to, hey, you can enhance your weapon armor, you can turn them into multi-weapons, and all that sort of thing, you know? Which, yeah, can be fun, but it's like, oh yeah, you can have access to your main weapons, or I mean, to enhancing and everything in the personal shop and whatnot. And somehow I ended up behind there. Wrong button. Didn't mean to jump there.
Hello. Thank you all for coming.
You all? Only I'm here, though.
I was thinking that the three of you still have much to learn about this place.
No shit.
Especially for you, having only just arrived on Halpha. I imagine you must have a lot of questions.
Kinda.
I have asked the operators to offer you their support in this matter. Please speak with them to hear the details.
Alright.
You start off by speaking with Liu Lin.
Right. Speaking of those main story missions that I was just talking about cutting out, guess what I have to do now? Well, anyway, we might get a better weapon out of this. So, see you guys in a bit.
5 hours later.
Yeah, we're currently on a black screen, but you know the point. You know what this is.
Nogwith presence on the mountaintop. Exact number? Unknown. Increased eyes in the surrounding area as well.
That also took way longer than expected.
Orangier, you monitor the forest. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
Right here.
All three of you did exceptionally well with the training. So, I want to see you use those skills in the field now. We just received a report of a great number of dolls sighted on nearby Mount Magnus. We'd like you to go take care of them. Of course, I wouldn't send you out by yourselves. You'll have another Arcs Defender there to support you.
Of course.
Right into the thick of it. Huh.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't think you could handle it. I'm not worried. So, what do you say?
Is this what they call trial by fire? Okay, I'm up for it.
Yes, I believe this is what they call
Head to
trial
the
by
base of Mount
fire.
Magnus as soon as you're ready. Your support person will rendezvous with you there.
Yes, our support person. Also, something that I figured out, apparently you unlock skill points for all your characters by doing those cocoons and whatnot.
Hey, sorry to bother you. I was hoping we could talk a little. Would you mind coming here? Oh, you're here. Let's both do our best.
Huh. Apparently the login bonus got given. But apparently, again, I had access to every skill point that I unlocked with my main character, so I had 17 skill points to distribute for the gunner class.
I heard you were heading to Mount Magnus, and was wondering if I could offer some advice.
Sure.
All Arcs Defender's abilities are represented by a figure we call Battle Power.
Oh, mine is probably way higher than required.
Battle Power takes the armor, weapons, and physical abilities of a defender into account and quantifies them into a single number.
Bruh.
Of course, individual fighting style and tactics make a big difference in combat, so it's really nothing more than a rough assessment.
Yep. Although you do need a certain amount of battle power to enter a certain area. or certain
Anyway.
areas.
To stop ARC's defenders in training from stumbling into situations they can't handle, entrance to dangerous areas on Halpha is restricted by battle power.
Duh.
Mount Magnus is one of those areas.
Uh-huh.
You should be able to see the required
Hey,
battle
look, so
power.
another player.
So please, Readier will be keeping an eye on your progress. Good luck with your prep.
Wait, I think we can actually look on the map for how much battle power we need on Mount Magnus.
It looks like you now meet the battle power requirements for Mount Magnus.
Never
The
mind!
other two are all good too. As I said before, though,
I just had to wait a sec.
battle power is nothing more than a rough assessment. Please,
Oh, yeah.
stay on your guard out there.
Yes, a rough assessment, and my...
The two of you are ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Up at the base of Mount Magnus.
As you wish.
Sure thing. Now can I continue? Thanks. So, because I had 17 skill points to distribute, that's probably the reason why my battle power is over 1,000. And you need like, I think like a little more than 800 to be able to actually enter this next area. But hey, at least it's a good thing to know that, you know, Mount Magnus is this area, I think, but it's good to know that skills points actually translate to other characters, you know? Right, now where are they? Wait, am I tracking that mission? Focus track on that thing. And obviously I was heading the wrong way. To here. And now to there. Does it literally want me to walk all the way around? And for some reason my character decides, yeah, I want to try jumping the wall. Which you can actually do if you do it correctly, which I didn't do, obviously. Ah, the loading error, or the loading issue, at least for the PS4. But I bet that's gonna be fixed at some point, or that's just me. Honestly, probably just me. Yep, minimum level required is 5 to do this mission too. But we're 4 levels higher, so... Also, I equipped the rifle that we actually got as well. Completely forgot we actually got 2 weapons for the you actually get both weapons for your main class, so... And the rifle actually has a lock-on multiple target ability, so that's definitely something I'll be adding to a multi-weapon. Also, I actually already have a multi-weapon prepared, but before our character can actually use it, our character needs to be level 40, so...
Hey, I'm here.
It's multi-weapon with the event weapons, you know? I thought, hey, might as well get the event weapons thing while we're at it.
It's me.
Bruh.
Dozer.
That's right. Looks like I'll be joining you 3.
Yep, you
I'll
will.
explain the mission as we head out.
Also, I will be ending the video after this mission, so I can actually start editing. Cause, damn, I have to edit it out quite a bit. Well, I say quite a bit, I just paused the recording.
There are dolls known as Noblesse up ahead.
Alright.
Our mission is to take care of any dolls we encounter on our way up the mountain.
Of course.
There is actually one accessory item which I will try and get with my main character again, and then give like the ticket to this character, which essentially if I
came in numbers. Let's take them down one by one.
which if I equip it on this character, it will just look like as if our character
What the? Attacks from the front aren't even making a dent.
Try to find an opening to get around behind it.
yeah, me using the rifle.
Its abdomen armor has come off. Some enemies have destructible parts.
Yeah, no shit.
Keep an eye out for any that could reveal a vulnerability.
But
Destroying certain parts can slow the
we're
enemy
switching
down
back
or
to
reveal a weak point.
twin
Take them
machine
out
gun.
to gain the upper hand.
Success!
But yeah, I'll be ending the video after
Let's get
I finish this mission. Wrong button. I wanted to switch. As you can see, we're actually locking onto our targets, and wham bam! Obviously, the rifle is a bit more powerful. And this is how the rifle actually, this particular rifle actually looks. Because I don't, the weapon camos that I have are specifically only for the twin machine guns. So let me just switch back. Because I much prefer doing it with twin machine guns anyway. We also actually recover our PP by dodging and everything and chaining the photon arts together, which are like the other abilities we can use with the weapons.
You guys alright?
Yep, pretty much.
Yes, I think so.
I think we do get a boss fight obviously at the end of this, but you know, we'll see how we do. But we have access to the, or I mean access, some of the passive skills that I learned with those. 17 skill points to spend are, you know, came in handy. For example, dodging while holding, while using or holding the twin machine guns is recovering PP. While attacking, we recover PP, so we can just keep spamming we can just keep spamming the other skills aside from this one, which is the normal attack. But we essentially just recover our PP so quickly.
That same doll fiend again?
But modified.
Something's a little different about this one.
It's been enhanced. Be on your guard.
Oh no, you don't. And of course it's targeting me, so since I'm going to try get behind it, it keeps turning around.
So, does the armor breaking there mean that's their weak point?
Yes.
Just like the Roron. Its exposed abdomen core is a weak point too.
Success!
I mean, you would assume so. Also, we have our
Just need to get out of here.
photon blast, which is almost charged up. We actually charge it up by doing attacks and everything. But that's like an ultimate ability for those of you who know what an ultimate ability is. Yep. I'm actually curious what subclass I'll actually end up taking if the main class is Gunner. Maybe I'll actually get Ranger, because then we actually get access to a launcher. You know? Obviously, this is a cutscene coming up.
So that's Melglyph?
I'll give the signal to attack. Now remember, stay on your guard.
Me just in the background with green glowing eyes.
1. Attack!
For those of you on PlayStation, actually defeating this particular enemy, if I remember correctly, gives you a trophy.
Don't let the four legs fool you. It's got a tricky attack, just like a phantasy.
Trial start.
Yes, I'll actually stay in the air like this. Staying at a distance is great. You missed twice.
That's thrown it off balance. Keep hitting. Do not let up. The fact that we threw off its balance
Again.
means our attacks have to be working. Let's finish it off. Don't stop attacking.
Wait. What? Huh.
We got it?
Wait,
Careful.
it isn't over.
Remember, it's also a boss. But also, obviously, I already have the trophy, so I'm not getting the trophy again. Because I already got it.
Get back.
Who knows, maybe I'll advance through the story more with this character, you know? Seeing as I did consign my, or did say that I was going through the story of this online multiplayer game with this playthrough, so all story missions need to be shown. It does mean that later on, actually, if I actually have to do grinding, I can actually do that off screen. And that's where one of our passive skills just activated. That's that ding, which you heard.
Its weak point.
I'm already aiming for its head.
We keep attacking. It's bound to create an opening.
Ow. Oh, we can actually use our photon blast, but we actually have to be closer.
We're almost there. Keep at it.
Success.
We killed it with our photon blast. Hey, at least I showed it off. That's also one thing that you unlock in the first cocoon that you do. Neat. In a way, I think I might keep this outfit on for a while. I mean, it's the only other outfit that I have access to that would actually fit our character, so kinda. Have PTSD.
Everyone feels afraid during a battle. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but that fear has to be overcome if you are going to continue this fight. Aina, close your eyes.
Aww.
What's the first thing you picture? That's what you're fighting for.
Hmm.
Okay, Got that? I want you three to return to Central City and report to Crawford.
What about you?
I'm off to tackle some more dolls.
We'll escort.
I'm impressed by what I saw here today.
Actually, I really like how Manon looks, you know? Like how they made her figure and everything look. Dainty yet
PSC
tough.
first.
I mean, now we're back in the multiplayer area, so... Oh, right.
PSC climax.
Yeah, that is something we should attend once we can actually grind and once we actually need to grind.
Oh, right.
Woohoo! And yes, we can actually, like this, from Mount Magnus glide all the way into town. And you have probably noticed by now, our mag actually looks different. Turns out the skin that I unlocked for the mag with my main character from this event that's currently still going on, I apparently unlocked it for all of my characters, so yay! Don't need to use it for, don't need to grind for the event points to get it for this character. I think it's funny that we're just gliding into the city like this. Or at least we can see the city from above. Alright, I entered the city. Do you have a moment? I mean, I'm slow falling to my death here. Not really. Alright. Quest counter. But yeah, there is like one thing that happens every so often in the game where they actually hold a live concert. You can actually watch it in this city by being there and then looking at the screen. Or you can actually go to the city that it's actually taking place in all the time and actually watch it from there. But by watching the concert, 12 minutes long by the way, you actually get a buff to, you actually do get a buff for watching it. Like you get a buff in XP gain and money gain, I think. It's either money gain or drop rate for 2 hours. So yeah. Maybe at some point I'll actually show you guys the concert. So yeah. We're obviously gonna have a talk with Crawford before I actually end the video. Because we can, and I kinda want to. I think now I can actually do a little bit of grinding with this character, if I wanted to.
Welcome home, you three. I'm glad you're all back, safe and sound.
But nah.
Ina, are you okay?
Oh, me? Yeah, I think.
Lack of focus doesn't just affect you, you know. It can affect your partners too.
Yeah.
Learning how to control one's emotions. That's a battle we all must fight alone.
True.
Yes, sir.
So, how did the mission go?
Huh.
Yes, you did even better than I expected. That's exactly
Wait, did
how
my
I
character
want you to
say
handle
something?
dolls going forward.
Shooting them in the head.
Alright,
Good to
I
know.
think that's about enough requests out of me for the moment. You're free to do as you like until the next mission. It might be a good idea to work on your skills at Cocoon or explore the world outside the city. We also have instructors for every type of class right here in Central City.
I know.
You should definitely check in with them too.
Understood. By the way, how are the preparations for the Dark Falls defense going?
We're working on it as we speak. We'll probably need your help in the not-too-distant future.
So I guess we just wait until then?
Yep.
I guess so. Oh, and this.
Hey, our mag no longer looks like that.
It's some info about this planet, as well as some dolls' battle records.
Ooh.
I see. This should be helpful.
It's not very well organized, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's alright. Thank you.
You bet. And if you find anything interesting in there, be sure to let me know.
Of course.
Sure thing, boss. Yay. Oh. We still don't have control yet.
Hey,
I know.
can I ask you two something? Could you meet me at the watchtower later? There's something I want to talk about.
Of course.
Sure.
But that is something we'll do in the next video, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video of whatever I'll be making. So yeah, bye. Also, before I actually stop recording, let me know if you guys want me to use the cybernetic hand accessories on this character. Essentially, we would just have two gigantic floating hands on either side, just as accessories. They don't really do anything else. But let me know if you guys want me to use that, alright? Anyway, see ya.